What's goody YouTube? Plus Master here. Welcome back to Shiny Ho Ho TCG. Thanks for clicking on the video. I'm getting into metazoo. I think it's an amazing game and it's doing some unique things that no one else is doing. And I'm here to just do a top 10 on what the chase cards are from the Wilderness set that just came out. And we're going to start it off with number 10 being the Stone Man, which I'm going to go with some cards and my phone and my notes here to help bring this to you guys. So it's 3 per spell book. Goblin Tribe, Earth, 4 aura cost, 100 LP. 4th wall, 4 is plus 20. If a stone is within eyesight, beastie has stone skin. So that's good. Ability Arena, if the beastie is awakened, the page directly behind it cannot be targeted by attacks. So it's a good defender. And Rock Hole. Hole on its attack, deal 20 damage to target BC, artifact, or caster. That looks like it's actually an ability. And then it's stoned below. It does 20. So you can tap it to deal 20, so that it could actually snipe some artifacts and stuff like that. Smaller beasties. So it's pretty good. Right now, Earth isn't that great. It is a 3 Earth drop. So technically, you can with the Aurora, the Prism. The Prism aura. You will be able to get this out in some dark decks using that dark artifact that produces Earth and Dark. So right now, I don't think it's mainly going to be played, but it is one of the Secret 7. So that's why I'm putting it at number 10. It's one of the harder ones to pull, but it's just not one of the highly chased ones compared to the other cards into the set. So definitely, if you can get it or you are thinking about it, pick it up because it's going to probably be very useful later on down the road. And we'll go into number 9, which is just going to be Cumberland Dragon, which I really like Cumberland Dragon, actually. It also comes in like a common or a rare. It's in the rare slot. So that's going to make it a little bit easier. That's why I was able to get this thing so easy. But I think it's going to be a chase card pulling the full holo. Still, getting it full holo is going to be a chase. So that's why I got it here at number 9. And it's just really good to be able to, basically you rest it and any attack target or any spell is going to target the Cumberland Dragon instead of something else to kind of help you set it up. And I'm kind of trying to use this to pair it up with Bigfoot to be able to help protect the Sasquatches, and then if I get out one of the Bigfoots, I can kind of use this to protect it. And it also is a forest flyer, which is a pretty nice thing to have, and it's pretty beefy. So it is a nice card. I'm really liking it in the gameplay. So that's cool. So Cumberland Dragon at number 9. And then number 8 is the Mishifisu, which I also was able to pull, which was pretty nice. Which this guy, if you're familiar with Pokemon, this guy is pretty much like a Crobat. When you contract him and throw him down, you get to draw up till you have 4. Crobat does 6. This thing does 4. It is also one of the 7. Cumberland Dragon isn't, so this one will be number 8. I think it's just going to be really solid, and it could help out water decks. I think water's still viable. I don't think it's going to be number 1 anymore, but I think it is still a viable deck. And then we will go into number 7, which I believe is going to be Bigfoot he is also another one of the 7, and Bigfoot is one the win condition of the set, basically. If you have 8 Sasquatches, well, he's on the board, and they're all awoken, or awake, you win the game. So you just need to drop him and have 8 guys on your board that are Sasquatch that live through your opponent's turn, and they are able to stand and awake. And then you can win the game. So that's why we got Bigfoot at number 7 as a chase card. Number 6 is going to be Awful, which it has the ability to be able to pop something, and it pops itself. So it's also a super amazing art. So Awful for number 6. And number 5, my personal chase card is Snipe, which that card is super amazing. And not technically super viable right now. I don't think... I mean, it could be good in Lightning, but Lightning doesn't have too many things where it's like worried about trying to turbo it out to like have to play that and pay 5. So by the time you pay 5, you should already be kind of already set, I think, by getting everything out that you need to. And it'll have viability later on down the road for sure, especially when you're able to splash more colors more frequently. Right now they're giving us a little bit, but I can see later down the road getting double aura. So like you'll be having like dark water aura, and you'll have like, so it'll tap for one or the other. It won't tap for both of them like some of the artifacts that we're getting, but it'll tap for one or the other, and it'll only be 2, not like the Prism where it is actually, any of them. And I can see that being a 4 in each spellbook of, and them giving them 2 variants of each type going through each, new set. And I'm looking forward to that, because that's going to expand, being able to build, really unique decks that can kind of be everyone's own, because I think it still has that capability, but right now there's just like good cards and there's not so good cards right now. So if you want to be competitive, you're going to play the good cards. But right now we're just talking about collecting stuff. So, but going on, Snipe is going to be a super good card. Definitely recommend picking yourself up 1 or 2. I'm going to pick up 2, 1 to keep, 1 to play. And then we are going on to number 4, which is Dragon of... sorry, I got to read my own writing here. Oconto Falls. There we go. Yeah, so Oconto Falls, which it is a super dope light dragon. I don't know how meta defining this thing's gonna be. It is a sick artwork, and it's gonna be just a really solid like beastie to go with if you're playing a light build. So you're gonna want to pick this up. You're gonna want to pick it up just for the art. You're gonna want to pull this one. It's a chase card. It's number 4. All right. And number 3 is actually the Prism Aura. Alright, number 3. So that thing made it, it's almost number 2. Okay, for most people, that thing is probably number 2. Because Prism Aura, number 1 is technically number 1, right? But it's number 3 here on this list. And it's just going to be able, like I already said, it's going to be able to tap for any aura type, which is super useful, especially in multicolor aura decks. But mainly, its main play is you're going to see this in lightning and fire decks, and you're going to see this in dark and water decks. Okay, those are going to be the main ones, and you can also see this in light and cosmic decks, which I'm not quite sure how viable that's going to be. I think it's going to be somewhere there. You're going to see it. Eventually you're going to see it, and it's going to be good, but people are going to need to work on it a little bit, so hopefully there's those people out there that are willing to do that, so we can see some amazing things out of cosmic and light decks, but utilizing the Prism lore and some artifacts and stuff like that. But so it is gonna be kind of just a way to get off some good staple cards that aren't in your aura type. That's what I think it's mainly going to be used for in competitive play, to help you get those, one colorless, one aura type that you don't want to play a one of it, because you'll never see it. And when you see it, you won't have the aura that you actually need. So that's when it'll be super good. Like a one water, one colorless. Boom. This thing helps out. Boom. And the tooth. So dark water, definitely going to be viable, but water beasties are a target, so I wouldn't recommend playing the water beasties in the dark, just mainly the spells. Those are going to be really useful. They got some really good spells that dark could take use of. So number one, number two, what are they? Because Prism Aura is technically like the chase card. That's what you want. Well, there's a Green Man, which is a number card. I can't really think of it right now, the other term everyone's calling it, but it is technically, it's a number card, 1 out of 100. Or there's 100 of them, so you can pull one, there's 100. You'll have whatever it'll say out of the 100, which is pretty cool. And it is Green Man, which the art on this is really sick, actually. I don't know what it does, so it'll be up here on the screen. I'll find out what it does. But so if you want to see for yourself, just pause the video. But Green Man is going to be a chase, and this has been found to be pulled out of the blisters. So if you're going for some blisters, this is the biggest hit that you'll get, I would say, out of it. And then we'll go on to number one. And number one is going to be, well, we kind of don't know. It is the golden ticket. It's these redemption code cards that could be like an artwork, and these are two different things. And I think there's technically there's probably like gold cards, which there's probably like 5, right? Or 10. We'll say there's 10. And then there's silver cards, which there's like 20, maybe. This is just my opinion, guess, random. Like random guesses here, hypothesizing on what it could be. Like 20 silvers, and then you got like 40 bronze. But I feel like if there's 40, maybe we would have seen the bronze before the gold. So maybe those numbers are a little bit smaller. Maybe it's more like 5, 10, 15-ish. Which, either way, one of those things, we don't know what it does, and it's basically a ticket to redeem it for something. And I'll try to get a picture of the golden ticket. Okay, so, yeah, so those could be what I think they could be. Oh, let's go before all of that. There also could be these redemption code cards, which are like, maybe like signed artwork or something like that, which are going to be unique maybe to like something like the tickets. But I think, so I've heard someone say that it's like a thing that you scratch off and then you can like redeem it somehow, which seems like really like similar like what they might be doing eventually for the online play. So maybe they're just seeing that, and that was like a tester, but you're going to be able to redeem something. Maybe that person actually gets to test the prototype for the online play or something, if they're interested, which, I mean, why wouldn't you just tested out. Like, their idea is to teach you how to play. So if you don't know how to play, that would be great for them too, right? And now back to like the gold ticket, silver, bronze. So it could be just like tour of a factory, like certain like access to merch that no one else has, or like I thought it would be sick, like something like a job, like you get a job there to do something there. That would be sick. Or it would be like something like a stock, or like maybe they set you up with like an NFT, and then the ticket can actually still be like sold for like nostalgia or something like that, and then they like set you up with something else, like that, which it could be like all of the above, I don't know, like it could be anything. Someone was saying it could just be, I think it was the guy that pulled it. The guy that pulled it said it could just be like, for Taco Bell or something. So it's still a mystery, and that's one of the unique, crazy, cool things that metazoo is doing that I just want to be a part of. They're doing so many cool things. The artwork on these things are sick. Some people don't like them, some people love them. I was excited to just be able to pull what I could. So I think it's pretty sick. I'm gonna have some videos up on what I pulled. It's kind of taking a second to get them uploaded and stuff and transferred and over to where I can have them and edit them and stuff, because I don't have them access to them currently. So I'll be getting those up soon. So with that, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your chase card is. Let me know if I missed anything that you think should be on this list. I would love to know, and that'd be a cool discussion. And maybe there's some things I missed. If there's any updates on the gold stuff, definitely let me know. And let's see you guys in the next one, because the next one is going to be the top 10 meta cards from Wilderness. So I'm really excited about that one. And then we'll be going into like a top 10 prediction of what the meta is going to look like for metazoo. So thank you guys all for watching. Have a great day, and I hope you stay safe out there. Have a good one.